everybody. James from My British Supply. Love my pups. Where's Tammy? What's going on here? Because that's not Tammy, is it? So that's Brady. So Brady, say hi to everybody.
What's up?
Brady is one of our front men on My British Supply. So I thought this is a great time to just kind of introduce you. I mean, you obviously know Tammy and myself, and you know Cody. Well, this is Cody's son-in-law. So you've been on board with us for how long now?
Since middle of May.
Middle of May. So and you what's your college degree? Is it kind of like supply management or is it wildlife?
I got a wildlife management
Okay,
degree.
so Brady's like us. He's big time into animals, and he made the mistake of marrying Cody's daughter Cherub, and they're up here today because they've just gone to the doctor to have an ultrasound done on a baby that's 3 months in.
Yep,
3 months in, everything going good. So anyway, so we're fixing it. They've been spending the last day and a half with us, been doing some fishing, and we thought, well, it's a great opportunity to talk to somebody who's you don't see very often. So tell us about the problems that you have with orders at My British Supply. Any comments that you have to people about things that they could do to make their orders easier when they place an order with My British Supply?
If you've got a custom crate size and it's a metal crate, be sure to put in your customer comments that if it is a black metal crate or if it's a custom whelping box, that would help us out a lot and get y'all's order out quicker.
Great. So what's going on here is that if you give us the outside dimensions of the crate, we're going to shave 3 inches off to make the tape fit inside, but we need to know that you haven't measured the outside of the crate versus the actual flat portion of the tray inside. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
So basically we want to know, either you need to say build it exactly the size and put actual measurements, or tell us the outside size of your crate and we'll take care of it for you, but we need to know which it is so that we get it right for you. What about time it takes to get orders out? How long does it take to get orders out these days?
Here in this last 2 weeks, I'd say we average like day and a half, 2 days to get orders out.
So we're getting pretty good at it, aren't we? In fact, we've never been this good at it. Right.
Yeah.
So that's a testament to Brady, because Brady's basically in charge of the operation. He's in charge of making sure that things get put together properly. You're not building much of this stuff. You're really the management side of this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm still building stuff though, helping Jake now.
If anything goes wrong, we blame you, basically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So you're there to make sure that it all goes smoothly, that we've got the parts in place, that we're ordering stuff in time to be able to build stuff, which we're doing a great job on. We have had a few hiccups, which has not been Brady's fault, but I think we're really good at these days, aren't we? It's because since you've been on board that we really get things
to smooth things out.
Yeah. So he's really helped the whole timeline process of taking orders, make sure that they've got stuff in inventory, make sure that stuff's being built, make sure accuracy of orders, make sure it goes to the right place. Would that be fairly accurate?
Yep.
Right, good. I was going to bring up another whole line of stuff, and now my brain has gone fuzzy on me. Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about the ways that you can have things shipped. So, if you want something in a hurry, what is the deadline to get that done? If they want to order something overnight,
2 o'clock Central Time.
2 o'clock Central Time, that gives us 1 hour to get something packaged up and out to you. If you've ordered something that's a custom size and it's 2 o'clock, that's probably not going to happen for you, is it?
No.
So that needs to happen in the morning. If you got an overnight order that was placed in the morning, almost always that will make it out that day. We'll work really hard
Yep.
to make that happen. We can't guarantee it, but we know that you're obviously in a rush for it. If you order something by regular post, it's the bottom of the list. So, those things can take, 2, maybe 3 days to go out if you order it by regular post. So my recommendation would be, if possible, to order something FedEx. It's not a lot more money. Let's see, I think we've got a fixed shipping cost of $10 on a complete order for regular shipping, which basically we're going to send it out post. If you order it FedEx, which is 25 bucks?
Yeah, 25.
25 bucks. It's typically really a better way of doing things, and it's 25 bucks over the whole order. So
and you don't have to deal with the post office.
Yes.
So.
And the problem with the now this is all talking about sales of orders that are within the United States. If you're ordering something overseas, it's going to go post. If you order something to go to Canada, typically we can still do FedEx. Everywhere else, it's post. And post overseas, 10 days? Maybe longer.
Yeah, it's never accurate. So
Yes, it's always, yes. The problem with post is you're dealing with two different postal companies and customs. You've got post here, US Post Office, ships it, goes to a customs center in your locale, UK, Australia, wherever, and then it's then taken over by, in the UK, the Royal Mail, and it gets to you, and it's not perfect. And the problem with it is, you've got to make sure you've got everything right, give us the right address, don't change an address on us, because after it's gone, there's no way to change it on post. Do you know anything about shipping times? If you ship something FedEx home, regular FedEx, $25, where will it get in a day? How close will it get to us in a day, do you know?
So pretty much surrounding states of Oklahoma usually get there within, sometimes when we ship to Texas, it'll be the next day. And if we ship to Tennessee, it's like a 2-day. It's not guaranteed because it's not a FedEx 2-day, but
right,
that's what they shoot us.
So what I remember is, if for instance going to Dallas, probably be the next day. If it's going to Austin, probably 2 days. If it's going down to South Texas, 2 or 3 days. Going to Louisiana, 2 or 3 days. Tennessee, 2 or 3 days. Florida, 4 or 5 days.
It's like 3 days.
3 days. Those are all home deliveries, standard FedEx, going to cost you $25. Doesn't matter what you order. It's a really good way of doing things. So I would recommend that you don't just take the $10 option, spend another $15. You get tracking that's reliable. You get tracking with the other thing, but the post office is just not as good, is it?
We usually don't ship. The main thing we ship with post office is test kits.
Yep.
So
if you order on a Friday after 3 o'clock, it's not going out till when?
Till Monday.
Always, right? When nothing goes, there's nobody. Our guys, you know, they work hard, but they deserve to have the weekends off. And so if you order after 3 o'clock, there's no way, because we go to FedEx, pick up at 3 o'clock. Anything that comes in before that, if it's overnight and it's an hour before that and it's something that's we've got in stock, it's going to go out probably. Everything else not going to go out on Monday, so just be aware of that. Now, deliveries, receiving deliveries, that's all over the place with FedEx and post office. Some places get deliveries, just about everywhere gets deliveries on Saturdays. Some places even get deliveries on Sunday. It's all hit and miss on that, isn't it?
Bigger cities get Sunday deliveries.
Okay, so that is
what I've noticed.
Right.
It's a trend.
Right. So that is about shipping products, ship-made incubators, test kits, breeding supplies, incubators. I think I already said that. Centrifuges, you know, all of that stuff. Now let's talk about shipping semen samples. Whole different deal, isn't it? So that is all of that is overnight shipping. We ship Monday through Friday, which means that you can receive it Tuesday through Saturday. Can't receive anything. You can't receive anything on a Monday unless because we'd be shipping out on a Friday and you get it Saturday. So be aware of that. How much time do you need to get a collection done and get it shipped out?
One pull, roughly an hour, you can get it done.
So if it was a tight situation and you called us up at 2 o'clock Central Time, we could probably get it done. We don't like to be in that situation because it puts everybody in a mad rush. So I understand that sometimes you've gone to a vet and maybe you've got a stud dog lined up and it's not going to happen. You need an alternative stud dog with the people for you. We can get it done, but the more time you can give us, the less stress it puts on Brady and Brady's guys. So, you know, and also the other part about this is reserving a stud. If you call us up and you want it shipped today and you haven't told us about it, that dog may have already been used by somebody else and it's not happening. So we've got 23 studs, so we've always got backups, but the point here is as much warning as you can give us about this, the more likely that we're going to be able to do what you want us to do. So we're really careful. I mean, you get involved with all the stud stuff, don't you, as far as checking for accident labels?
Yep.
checking for accuracy that we've got the right dog in the box. We've got a system that we now use for labeling everything, so that we've got checks on everything to make sure that things are right, dogs going to the right person. We haven't had many problems over the years, but we have messed up occasionally, and so we've pretty much, I think we've pretty much got those things under control now, don't we?
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you, when you ship out semen, what are you sending them?
We send you roughly 12 packs of ice, our shipmate, and
With a brand new battery?
brand new battery. You get some gloves. I know you get a syringe. I don't know about AI rod.
Well, you do. You get it. You get an AI kit, unless it's going to go to a vet, and you said specifically you don't want this. We're going to include an AI kit, so you're going to get, and you'll also get a return label on the first shipment. And that's something that's important here, because we get this one a lot. First one is people misplace the label, and that happens. But especially if it goes to the vet, see if you can grab the label. We want you to send back the box with the shipmate flask. If you're doing 2 or more shipments, then we want you to hang on to the flask until you've finished everything, and send 2 flasks or 3 flasks back in one shipping box when you're done. So you've got to, if you've gone to the vet, you need to go grab the kit from them and the label, so that you've got that in your possession, so you can send that stuff back to us. What else? We're 11.5 minutes into this.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's covered everything.
If you need help, then one of the numbers is going to be Cody's number and my number, and that will also go to Brady. Will help you. He knows everything about the products in terms of not just shipping things out, but how they're made, manufactured, and used. So, how many people do we have standing behind Brady? Well, we've got myself and Cody standing there with Brady to help you. We've got Jayton and Russ, who are building products. We've got Lee, who's building products, and then we've got 3 more people who do some of that building and are also there to help with the stud dog end of things. So that's quite a few people. That's Robin, Walter, Lee, Jayton, Shonda, you, me, and Cody. There's 8 people here, all for you. We're all there to make sure this happens, that you're successful, and if there's any issues, we get them ironed out and sort them out for you. So, hey, we just wasted 12.5 minutes of your time. We appreciate you watching, and from Brady and myself, we say goodbye. Bye, buddy.